So earlier, Brent mentioned that should tell a poop joke, and that is exactly what I'm doing in true story form. So this one day, I work at a movie theater, okay, and this one day I'm working, and this older gentleman comes up to me and he's like, "Excuse me, do you work here?" And I'm like, "Oh, yes, I do. I do work here." And he's like, "I don't mean to be mean or anything, but someone made a slight mess in the men's restroom." I'm like, oh, okay. I will take care of it. And, sir, thank you for caring about the cleanliness of our restrooms. We appreciate it here. So I go into this, restroom, and surprisingly, it's not that bad. But I go to the first stall, I open the door, I'm like, eek! Oh my God. It's like someone murdered a geriatric patient in there. Like, has any of you guys seen, any crime scene show, period? I mean, it's like the bad guy took a hammer to an old man and the bloodstains are, all over the walls. If that was shit. I honestly don't know how this happened. It must have happened, in mid-squat, because it was the perfect 45-degree angle of both sides. It was on the floor, the back wall. I mean, the seat was pure brown. Somehow there were handprints randomly placed. I'll be honest, I don't even know how that, happens. I mean, uncomfortably. So, I said geriatric earlier for a reason, because randomly placed in this mess, there's a cane somehow placed in this mess. So the guy before, who needed the cane to walk into the bathroom, suddenly didn't need it anymore. He was too terrified about what had happened, going, "Oh, I don't need that cane anymore. It's fine, I can buy a new one." So I'm sitting there, I'm like, we're a busy place. I gotta clean this up, we gotta stay open. But I'm not gonna get on my hands and knees with some paper towels and Windex to attempt to clean this mess up. It would be terrible, it would be awful. So, I suit up, plastic gloves, I brought a helmet, bulletproof vest. I mean, I don't know what's in there. It's so deep and murky. I can't just attack this thing. I don't know if I'm gonna get dragged in or anything, I don't know. So, I grab a mop, so I got some range, So I'm sitting there, mopping the hell out of this, this bathroom. It reminded me of someone had taken 30 cans of peanut butter and just kind of lobbed it into the straw. We're talking some thick material here. So, I'm cleaning this bathroom for 20 minutes. I mean, 20 minutes just going at it. So I finally get done, and I'm tired, I'm sweaty, I'm a little bit hungry now, So, I feel good, I feel triumphant, I'm like the hero of said movie theater. I mean, no one else could tackle such a task that I did, and I walk out, and the theater is letting out people, because it's, the movies are dropping. And the same old guy walks by, and he's like, "Hey, did you get that mess?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, thanks for telling me. It was pretty bad. It took me a while." He's like, "I know, I'm sorry. I had to do that." And he's like, "Hey, can I ask you a question?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I mean, that's what I'm here for." And he's like, "Hey, I seem to lost my cane. Can anyone help me out?" Thanks, everybody.